things I'm not doing anymore in my detaching era. So always remember, you are welcome to join the conversation. It will be a short, sweet one because I have to go and do another video. Okay, to go for my channel today. Don't mind my beautiful hair. As I said, I'm just airing out my hair. I'm not gonna comb it. I'm not gonna put any comment. Let's go into the topic to be exact. Yeah, let's talk things I'm not doing anymore in my detaching era. Let me share the first one. I am observing with watching. Okay, within. I'm observing, right? With things, and I'm not observing it. Observe, meaning I'm watching, but yeah, I'm watching, but I'm not taking it in. I'm not interested. When I'm not interested in something anymore, that is me observing, right? I'm just observing, but I'm not absorbing. Okay, right? Observing. So number two, I am choosing space. Okay, I love my space, quiet space where chaos used to live. You know, sometimes we find ourselves in situations and in places where we know our voice are not being heard, we are not being taken seriously. So I'm choosing space where I can speak up, my voice can be heard, and I'm being respected and treated like how I'm supposed to be treated. Okay, so I am choosing my space wisely where I go and who do I conversate with and who I let my energy to be intertwined with people, because people sometimes their energy are way off. Okay, number three, I'm stopping the back and forth with people instead of stepping in to fix things. Yes, my love, I am done with fixing things, because sometimes some people just cannot be fixed. They cannot change. They will be the same way they is. So I am detaching of those things. I am in my detaching era, so I will not be partaking in such thing. I'm stepping back instead of stepping in to fix things. Sometimes you can always be the fixer. People cannot change. Some people just cannot change. You just have to just let them be and just wish them well. Don't try to fix what is not broken. And then sometimes what you have to do, you have to step back and let people find their own way of fixing their own problem and their solution to their problem. Stop being the fixer of everything. Sometimes you try to fix and then you end up with a shitty stick. Okay? I am giving myself permission to disengage. Okay? I am not going to disengage or disengage myself from certain situation, because sometimes if you put yourself in situation, right, in places or things, sometimes you become the villain. People are gonna say, oh, I never asked you to come in, I never asked you to try to fix things, I never asked you to do that, I never give you permission to do that or whatever. So me, I like to sit and observe things. I don't like to put myself in situation whereby I am going to be the villain and people are going to say, oh, I never asked you. So that is what I do. I'm speaking about things I'm not doing anymore in my detaching era. That is what I'm speaking about. Please don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe if you are new here. Welcome to the family. And I forget, I hit 3K subscribers. I think it was on Friday. I want to say thank you if you are a part of that. Thank you. And thank you for the love and support all over the years. And thank you for staying with me still. Still speaking on things I'm not doing anymore in my detaching era. I'm choosing distance over dial function. Meaning sometimes it's better to distance yourself than to put yourself in a situation where you are being caught up into drama, and you know, and confusion and conversation that you know that is not beneficial to you. It is not helping with your growth and the way you are in life in terms of your mindset, which is a positive one. Distance yourself. Choosing yourself, okay, over these things are good for you. Okay, I am detaching myself from relationship that only survive where I abandon them. Sometimes you can be in a friendship. Let me give you an example. Over the years, I find myself being the one always checking on my friends, check it out, and they're good, they're good, they're good, they're good. And I realized like people only check on me when they want to, like they don't really check on you to know your business. They check on you to know your business, and really check on you to know that you're doing, that you're okay. Otherwise, like mentally, emotionally, and physically, you understand, they're not checking on you on that. They only check on you because they want to get into your personal life and know what's going on inside there. So what I did over the years, I've let go of it. And I know sometimes people might say, oh, I know you for years and we was cool. And we're, yeah, we were cool because I was oversharing like my personal life with you. And I realized like the only time you want to check up is when you want to know what's going on in my life. You don't really care about me like that deep. You understand? You don't care about my mental health or anything like that. You just care to be nosy and fast up in my business. So what I do, I relieve relationship like that only survive when I abandon them. I don't put myself in a situation whereby if a friendship required me to I already want to check on you and I have to pour my all, and if I never call you, I'll check up on you, or ever you don't do the same for me. I am not saying when you're in a friendship, we cannot talk on the phone like for a thing, but at least you can pop in and there. I used to be the one to do that. Call, check up on people and make sure they're good. You understand? I don't know what the one thing that I realized like when I you know, when I had my girls and they were younger, I used to find myself like people not really used to check up to see like, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, you know, the other friends them that you had around. So I just let go them, and I decided like sometimes you can have friends, good ones if you have them, but sometimes you have to let go certain friendship because it's a dry you down. They only want to come around you when they have their problem and they want to realize. So that is what my detaching era. That's what my little story. If you are watching and you are one of them and you don't hear from me, that is the reason why I don't have time to call people and check up on them, because I used to do it too many times over the years. I used to do it a lot, and I realized like people only use it for a period of time. When you are useful for them, they have your option in their life, and when they feel like, oh, I am the person you can call on and you can rely on and you can come and bring your stress and everything, that's the time they find you. So that is my detaching era. Okay, so I'm going to give you another reason why things I'm not doing anymore in my detaching era. I am protecting my peace by letting people have their pattern, have their ways. Meaning I'm letting people do what pleases them. I am not going to be a partake in that. I'm not going to waste my energy, my time, and pour into people who are very selfish, only for themselves and not for others. So I'm protecting my peace by letting people have their pattern and let them go. In my detaching era, let people talk. I let them talk. I let them assume what is happening in my life, because I stop the oversharing and I keep my private life private and things to myself. Anything I share is because I want to share it. So I let people talk and assume, and when people don't know, they will assume, and that is all good for me because my peace is very important. You understand? Let people talk. Let them believe I changed. Yes, because I did. People will say, oh, you changed when they can't have their way with you. So in my detaching era, yes, I've changed. I changed for the betterment of myself and protecting my peace, and realize like you can't let people use you forever. You have to know when to walk away and stop forced friendship, stop forced relationship, and know when to walk away. My circle is my hobby, and my two girls, that's my circle. I don't and when I come on here and conversate with you, I'm at peace, and I find that is more better, because there is nothing that somebody can say here, say there, say, mix me up in a drama and chaos and these things and gossiping and all these things. And you know, I say my name will never be called because I don't partake and I don't call. I'm not interested. There was once a time in my life where I was at that place where people used to call me and like thing, and I used to say yeah. That was in my 18, 20, but you see, when I hit my 30s, now I'm in my 40s, I don't have time for rubbish. I am protecting my peace. Okay, let them notice my absence. I like people notice my absence, because you cannot pour from an empty cup, right? If I'm pouring into you, I expect you to pour back into me. So that is how it goes. A lot of time you are pouring into people, you are building them up, you are there for them, you are consoling them, you are there for them. And when they get back on their feet and they reach where they were, they forgot that you was the shoulder they lean on. They forgot you are the one that was crying, you was up in the midnight every time, you was the one there. Who know me? I was that person, but I'm not no longer that person again, because I pour into my family and myself, because I realize like I don't give everything that I've got to people, and now I need to, all that I give now I need to pour it into myself. So that is why I say, call me selfish, I don't care. I'm gonna pour into myself, love myself, and pour into myself more and more and more. If you have a problem with that, that is on you. You do you, I do me. We all have options, you understand, in our life. We can do whatever we want. We can live to please people. We have to live to please ourselves and stop. In my detaching era, I realized that I don't live my life based off of people's opinion. I live my life based off of my opinion. I live my life based off of my standard, not of society. I live my life true, genuine, happy, just being myself. I'm just being my authentic self. I don't have to prove anything to anyone, because I'm not entitled. They are not entitled to live my life to please people. So in my detaching era, I'm observing people, but I am not taking in all the rubbish, all the negative thoughts. I'm just being myself, and that is something I will encourage you in a detaching era. If you understand, just focus on you, pour into yourself. If you are trying to find your getting your groove back and finding yourself, make sure that you are okay mentally, emotionally, and physically. Make sure that you are okay first. Make sure you are pouring into yourself. Make sure that you are looking after yourself, because a lot of time what I find, like when we are in this detaching era, sometimes we dropped all our struggle, our problem, and we pick up other people's stress and their problem while we are fighting our own battles. Sometimes people are fighting silent battles, you understand, by fighting silent battles, because they do not come out and they don't make a video, or they might not come out and tell you, or call someone and tell them, oh, this is what going on in my life. That does not mean that people are not fighting their silent battle. People are not going through certain things in their life. So in my detaching era, I realized like I am not one for oversharing. If I'm going through something, I will go through it with my family, my husband. I will just go through it. I will talk to hubby and I will ask his opinion, and I will go through it, and I will do what I have. I will make sure that if I will try and solve it myself, and one thing I always tell myself, when something gone bad, it gone bad. I don't look on it. I just realize like I have another day, and I just leave that, and I just focus on what's good. It's not in my life. I don't let the negative opinions of people get to me, because I know who I am. I live in my life unapologetically. I don't give a rat what people think of me. At the end of the day, what I think of myself is most important, and that is why I am living my life for me. You understand? Everybody have an individual life to live, and I always say, live your life for you. Nobody else cannot live your life. And at the end of the day, if something happens to you, touch wood, as we say here in British terms, touch wood, meaning nothing will happen to any one of us bad, right? But I'm just saying touch wood, meaning say every time you get up each morning, remember that when you are in a detaching era, don't let the negative energy and the negative things of people say about you get you down. Let them talk. A lot of times things are happening in their life, and they have, you understand, and they are not looking at that. They are constantly worried about what's happening in somebody's life. That's why I say, if that was paying a lot of people, their bank account would have been fat, they would have been rich. But you see, those things does not pay you. The things that pays you is to mind your business. You understand? And focus on you. Don't focus on what other people are doing. Focus on yourself. When you are detaching yourself, you will focus on yourself. Let people be, and just live your life unapologetically. I will say thank you all for stopping by today. It will be a short, sweet life today. As the girls are off school, I need to come off the live streaming because I need to go and make another video, because I need to upload a video on my channel as well. I'm gonna talk. I see a video, so please check out my longer version videos on my short. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. Thank you for being part of my family, and thank you for loving me. I love each and every one of you, and I'm gonna say, continue to love on yourself each and every day. Always remember that self-love is the best love. If you are a person who is lacking in low self-esteem, I want you to start to love on yourself first. Accept yourself for who you are, and if you want to work on anything, make sure you are working on it for yourself. Anything you are doing, make sure that self be the center of everything that you are doing. Always remember self. Self is the first thing. You have to work on yourself. Make sure that when you are working on yourself, make sure that you are journaling, you are write down every day you accomplish something that you are working on within yourself. Make sure that you love it as well. If you don't love it, let it go. Sometimes we have to let go. Some doors have to close for some new ones to open. So that's why every day you have a new day to wake up. You wake up every morning, a new day, a new dawn for you to explore and to know yourself more. Always remember that you will learn something new about yourself each and every day. When you're in this detaching era, you will learn something more. You will learn to love yourself in the good times and the bad time. But always remember, celebrate your small win. Don't speak negative talk about yourself. Always give positive self-talk to yourself. Always remember, pour into yourself always. Always try your very best to speak positive things when you are in the detaching era. Make sure you speak positive things in your life. Always remember that you are the example that you need to follow for yourself. Set that example for yourself. Anything you are doing, always put self in front. Self-love. Self-love. A lot of time we don't do self-love. We always like to skip back. We can't force people to love us. We have to love ourselves first, because a lot of time we dive into this situation and looking for love from others while we are not loving ourselves. Self-love is the greatest thing, and you see, when you know your value, your worth and everything, and you will see how easy it is for you. It's easy for you. It will combine easy. Always remember to cherish the good times. Always remember that every day you wake up, smile, rest your face. You understand? And sometimes just talk to yourself in the mirror and tell yourself these things. Tell yourself, like, I am unique, I am brave, I am smart, I am important, and I'm valuable. Tell yourself these things, because when you are in the detaching era, you have to speak life into your life. You cannot always be sitting down and trying to search and trying to ask people, what do you think? What do you think? You have to ask yourself, what do you think of myself? What do I want? You understand? Out of life. A lot of times, sometimes we look at the external part and we look for validation from others. And we have to accept ourselves with our faults and our flaws, and we have to realize that we are human beings at the ending of the day. So always remember that in anything that you are doing, always remember that you're gonna fail in life. You're gonna make mistakes. It's okay. When you are in this detaching era, you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna do things that you are not proud of. But at the ending of the day, do not let that control your life and stop you from being the best version of yourself. I want to say thank you all, amazing, beautiful viewers and subscribers, for stopping by today on my live streaming to just give me a little bit of your time for your busy day. I want to say, continue to love on yourself each day. Continue to pour love and light into your life. Continue to be the best version of yourself. And always remember, you are valuable in anything that you are doing. Remember to love what you are doing. Celebrate your small wins as well. When you are in the detaching era, you have to let go things, but celebrate the small ones as well. And I want to say thank you all for loving me, and I love each and every one of you. All are beautiful, amazing, and wonderful. If nobody tell you that you are great, you are beautiful, you are important, you are valuable, you know you are one of a kind, you are unique, and you can do anything that you put your mind to, always remember, I'm going to tell you. Remember that self-love is the best love, and I see you all beautiful viewers and subscribers in my next live streaming. Bye.